Good afternoon. It is September the 26th, 2017, and we're rolling into the end of the month, end of the week, and end of the quarter. And that's going to tend to favor sideways to higher prices in the E-mini, in my opinion. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, we came in today with a 99 to 01 sell. We raised the buy from 90 to 92 to 93 to 95. And we got just exactly what we thought we were going to get. A limit sell at 99 took forever to develop, but that was the trade of the day. Getting long in the 93 to 95 area. Required limit buys against this value area low to get long at 95. And if you were very, very patient, you were able to ring the bell, have a winning trade. So given the lack of volatility, given the lack of follow-through buying or selling, we're going to have to work with limit buys and limit sells against high volume numbers, low volume numbers, value area highs and lows, mean green lines, pivot highs, pivot lows. It's the only way we can gain trade location. These are different trades than what we've tried to do over the last 4 or 5 years, but it's what the market is giving us these days. So you just have to adapt if you're going to make it work. Inside day, right here, Yellen finally spoke and didn't change anything. It's Trump's tax package, which will be announced tomorrow. Another facet of it was released today. The bottom bracket went from 10% tax to 12%, but they doubled the deductions. So that probably works out to be in favor of the lowest tax bracket. Don't know that for sure, but anything bad that can be talked about, we know that it's going to be for the rich, for the millionaires, kills the little guy, but even before it is released. Inside day on F1, find a place to trade it. F2, volume's up the top end up here at 99 because we spent so much time in it, so it's actually leans P, both with TPOs and with volume. Like we showed a while ago, 99 to 01 sell 1, 4 to 6 sell 2. On the buy side, 90 to 93, 85 to 88. We have news tomorrow that can impact the trading. Durable orders plus 1.5. Hefty transportation in there, so we'll see Boeing or shipments to the military there. X transportation plus 0.4, which is a good number. Good for the stock market. Core capital goods up 0.3. This number almost never hits. Pending home sales minus 0.2%. And then crude inventories. We'll have the APIs tonight, so we'll get a pretty good feel for it. So we've been waiting for Trump's tax package announcement. I think if they can, corporate taxes come in at 15% as opposed to 20%, that could be the catalyst that takes the stock market higher. Even without that, if it comes in at 20%, Friday is the end of the week, end of the month, end of the third quarter. So there's not a lot of incentive for large institutions to pick up the sell side. So the bias is still to the upside for the reasons just mentioned. Okay, Yellen's speech today, nothing new, but interest rates as it stands right now are going higher. Inside day, we have the 5-year auction tomorrow. On paper, that's usually the weakest auction. Market is set up to sell. We'll see if that happens. Looking at the F2 screen. Really, a little bit of volume down here, it would be a D. Looking for a move out of the 125.30 area. So, pretty square volume-wise. Perhaps leans a little bit P. TPO-wise, looks very much like a D. So, we're looking for a move out of the 125.30 area. Probably just like this morning. We said 31s to get in. Sell 1, 31 to 03. Obviously would like to do it high as possible. 7 to 11, sell 2. On the buy side, 24 to 28. I think the trade is to get short in London. See how big a ride you can get on the idea that the 5-year auction will be the weakest of the 3. Thirty-year, the knob spread came in today. Last rotate up was 26, so we're at 21, so 24 to 28, number 1. Sell 31s to 03s. 7 to 11, sell 2. On the buy side, 12 to 16. 5 to 9, buy 1. 29 to 01, buy 2. Gold under pressure, sellers at 1305. Probably isn't going to change. F1, we do have a higher low and a little bit higher high, but they got stops above yesterday's high. We have a P in a down market with perhaps a new move out of the 02 area. We had this morning wanted to sell 8 to 10, lowered it to selling 5s pretty early. We did get a rotate up to 06. So P in a down market is short covering. $95, $97, buy 1. $90.92, buy 2. 3 to 5, sell 1. 8 to 10, sell 2. Crude oil, we have the API inventories tonight and the EIA numbers tomorrow. That usually freezes the activity. We'll get a news spike on the APIs tonight, one way or the other. Higher low, higher high on F1. Find a place to buy it. And on F2, looks like we've got a buyer in the 51.50 area, and we've got a seller in the 52.35 area. And we're right here. So 52 even, 52 and a quarter, sell 1. Have news tonight, 52.50, 52.75, sell 2. On the buy side, 51.50, 51.75, buy 1. 51 even, 51 and a quarter by 2. And the euro. Under pretty good sell pressure, I'm going to fold B and C back in. We'll have F a move out of the middle. F1 says find a place to sell it. Buyers below 1815. Sellers above 1865. So 55, 65, sell 1. 75, 85, sell 2. On the buy side, 15 to 25, buy 1. 1790, 118 even, buy 2. And that does it for this September 26, 2017. See you bright and early in the morning. Y'all have a great evening.